Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm the first impression gameplay video for Age of Conan, a 3D fantasy MMORPG published by the Norwegian company Funcom. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Age of Conan or just learn more about it, do check it out for review on the link below. Now this is a pay-to-play MMORPG, released back in May 2008, and it does have an unlimited free trial, which is actually really nice because before you used to have a 7-day free trial. Now you have an unlimited free trial, but you can only get to level 20 in the trial. But it's still a lot of content, so let's go ahead and log in and make our character. Now this is actually a mature MMORPG, and they actually advertise themselves as such, which is actually pretty interesting because it's the only game that does that. And by mature, I mean the game has a lot of violence and a lot of boobs, which are both good in my book. So let's go have fun with the character creation, shall we? Alright, we got a interesting character creation screen over here. We are on some sort of slave ship or some sort of ship. We can make our character male or female. Given the opportunity of a mature MMORPG, I will seize the moment and make a female character. We have 4 different playable cultures. We got Stygian, Cimmerian, and Aquilonian. And the game is based off the Conan universe, if you're familiar with that, as the name implies, Age of Conan. Now, can we play this guy? Nope. I need expansion to play as the kittens. So let's go ahead and play as the Aquilonians. It doesn't really matter. And we can see our playable classes on the right side: Guardian, Dark Templar, Conqueror, Priest, Mithra, Tempest, blah blah blah. And there's actually a lot of playable classes here. You got 3, 6, 9, 12 playable classes in the game, which is definitely good. And considering there's 3 cultures as well, which are basically races. I mean, I can treat them like that, but they're just cultures. And you can see on the right side, some races in the game can't play as certain classes, so you might want to pick carefully, because I'm going to play as a Dark Templar. Because Dark Templars are from StarCraft and they're pretty awesome. Invisible units for the win, if you know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and make myself Remo Tag. And let's see my character customization. We can enter the game right away, but there's no reason to waste our opportunity to see character customization. I expect there's a boob slider to make our character huge, make our character have huge boobs. Or you can just play with this, which just looks really funky. Whoa, that's really cool. But do we have anything else? I mean, this can't be it. We got hairstyle, eye color, few different options for hairstyle. Can we see all these? Yeah, there's actually a good variety over there. Guys, you guys like my carefree face over here? Let's go zoom into my carefree face. Or we can make it a sweetheart. It doesn't really matter. We got freckles. Can we see more advanced options? Yeah, there we go. There's a lot of sliders here. I love my sliders. I don't want to spend too much time here again, but you can play with these on your own time if you want to play with them. But here's the one I'm looking for right here, bosom. Let's go ahead. I want to get a better view of this first. Let's go and max these out. Come on, that's it. That's it. Come on, what about chest? I'm disappointed by our boob slider over here. I mean, I want to at least make this a little bit bigger. But it's okay, let's go. I don't want to screw around here too much. There's a lot to play with, and the game's character customization is probably one of the best in the industry. So, if you want to make your character look really unique, hey, Age of Conan is a game to play. But let's go and click enter game. I don't want to spend too much time here. And I am a Dark Templar. And my ship is shaking. Whoa, what's happening? Age of Conan is a game that I've actually never played before or got into. I mean, it came out, I guess, while I was playing World of Warcraft, and it was supposed to be a WoW killer, though it didn't really live up to that title. But it's still around today, and it's had its ups and downs. When it first launched, it was super popular. Nowadays, it's not as popular, but with the release of the release of the latest expansion, Rise of the Godslayer, in May, I believe, that's May 2010, the game is starting to come back. And you are now bound here. All right, I'm bound somewhere. I don't want to spend too much time in this cutscene, and let's click escape. Can we? Nope, we cannot skip this cutscene. So guys, we are watching this killer cutscene right over here. So I think there's something happened to my ship, and we'll see where I am. I am floating in the water over there. What is going on? Yeah, with the expansion, with the release of Rise of the Godslayer, the game is somewhat more popular now, and the game is supposed to be very brutal as well, though not nearly as crazy as Darkfall Online, where you can kill anybody anywhere and you can actually loot them after you kill them. Okay, skip this yet? Nope. You can tell this guy over here is not doing so good. His hands are under the sand. That means he's dead. Me, on the other hand, I'm alright. So it's a pretty generic opening. You're kind of found on the beach, it looks like. So you wake up on the beach after your ship sinks or something happened to your ship. Probably a storm. We got this guy walking up to us. He better not take advantage of me. I'm not quite dead. It's always good. There's actually voice acting in the game as well, and it's actually really good. I mean, not many MMORPGs actually have the voice acting. Hopefully, they'll have more of it later on. We'll see. Tortage, the pirate haven, jewel of the Barochan Islands. So it looks like the game has some sort of interactive universe as well. I mean, I like hearing when I like when games have the NPCs that talk to you and they explain the environments and stuff, because it gives you a more sense of immersion into the game. You know, you can feel like where you are. So I can tell this game is a good story as well, and it's actually been, I mean, it's actually a pretty critically acclaimed game. It's not a bad game. It received good reviews pretty much all around. I mean, if you look at game rankings or Metacritic too, stuff like that. Only thing is though, it's not as popular as WoW, and that's because it's a pay-to-play game. Alright, can I skip this yet? I think we can. Nope, I gotta find Sauter. Buy your life with his death. So apparently I think he's my slave master, and technically he still owns me, so I gotta go kill him. I like how this guy over here is condoning murder. He's level 80, wow. Cool guy. Why doesn't he just help me out? Alright, welcome to Age of Conan. And you can see the game's graphics are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I've said this before, but Age of Conan has easily some of the best graphics in any MMORPG out there. Let's go zoom into my character's face over here. Whoa, that looked really funky over here. Look at that. Isn't she hot? Alright, let's go zoom out now, and I want to take a real quick swim over here. I always like to take a good look at the game's water, and I'm actually not playing the game. I'm liking this camera angle, but I'm actually not playing the game on the highest settings, because in the highest settings, I'll actually lag while I record with fraps. But the game still looks gorgeous, even in the setting I'm running at. Though it is 1920 by 1080. So let's go see my clothing over here. And actually, guys, you can actually take both of these off, you know, your panties and your bra. Though I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to save that for my own viewing pleasure afterwards, because I don't want my video flagged as mature. But it's okay. You guys can have fun with that later. One huge con right away, I should mention this before I really get anywhere in the game, is to do with the quest over here, is that the game is absolutely ginormous. It's actually a 12 GB download, and that's only the first 5 hours of the game. And that's, you know, because the game actually downloads as you play, and you can set in the game's launcher how much of it you want to download. And the first 5 hours is 12 gigabytes. If you want to download the whole game, you have over 35 gigabytes of game content. And the voice acting is actually really good. She's got an interesting accent, whoever she is. By the gods, free me! These brutes set upon me in a pack. Ooh. Uh-oh. Brutes, who did this to you? Alright, she was captured by the tyrant. No, I was captured by the tyrant Tortage, blah, blah, blah. Alright, how do I free you? Less than tender care. I have a feeling I know what they did to her. Alright. I have to get a... I'll rescue her. I'm a nice guy. Well, a nice girl, actually. I'm playing a female character. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to rescue, what's her name over here? Casilda. And you got pretty much the stuff over here to teach you how to play. Though it's pretty simple. You move with W, S, A, and D. And the combat system is actually pretty original as well. We can just click 1, 2, 3 to start swinging. Actually, let me tab out for a second. Let's see my weapon over here. And whoa! My weapon over here is floating. It's not even attached to me. Look at this magic flying stick right over here. I mean, if it was tied to me, it would make sense, but it's just totally floating. It's awesome. But you click 1, 2, and 3, depending on which direction you want to swing. So let's go kill Scavenger Toot over here. He's looting the other dead guy. Combat is, it feels a little bit weird at first because, I mean, the animations are okay, but you're basically just spamming 1, 2, and 3 right now. And that's early on, though. The combat system is actually really original and gets a lot better later on. And it's a lot better than the point-and-click gameplay you'll see in most games. Maybe not a lot better, but it depends on which one you prefer. I like the fact that I can mash buttons while I play, which is always win in my book. So let's loot this thing over here, this guy. Let's go loot his scavenger key, take all. There's a bunch of other dudes over here, but I'm going to go ahead and rescue that chick over there. Let's see. We got crouching, we got resting over here. There's a lot of hockey slots over here, though I only have one skill right now. Can we see my character sheet? Nope, that's my inventory. We got skills and attributes, but first let's talk to her. I like how the question mark looks a little bit different. It's not like golden, but rather brownish, orangish. Alright, I captured her. You have been ill-used. I'll protect you now. Alright. Alright, maybe once we're maybe once we're safe, I'll reward you for your efforts. Ooh. I like where this is going. This game just got a lot better, so let's go let's go get somewhere safe, and she'll reward me for my help. The jumping animation looks really funny, actually, because your character stretches her legs forward. I'm gonna keep moving like this to make it look even more funny. So let's kill this pillager over here, and we gotta make our way to town right now. And all of this early on stuff I'm doing right now is actually the game's tutorial area, because I haven't seen any other players here, and it's more like scripted story events right now. And all of this is just tutorial area to teach you the game. Now I could wear this pirate. I'll wear that after this fight. Again, combat is not point and click. Every attack you want to do, you actually gotta click 1, 2, or 3 for your swings, or you can click skills over here. 4. So it looks like we're doing combo attacks now, which is pretty cool. So when I click 4, I have to click the 1 key as well to perform the combo. Though the combo is actually really simple. You hit 1 key. And I have to have other skills to do combos and stuff. But there's a little bit of skill involved because you actually have to click the right keys at the right time sometimes. And that makes combat a bit more interactive, and I mean, it's more fun than the basic point-and-click games. I like to be a little bit more active in my combat because in a lot of point-and-click MMORPGs, I get bored pretty fast because I'll just right-click on them and just, mindlessly don't even look at my keys, clicking 1, 2, and 3 or whatever my auto-attack button is. In most games, auto-attacks automatically anyway. That's why it's called auto-attack. Here, you actually gotta keep clicking the keys, much like a LODs Online actually, because in that game there's no regular auto-attack either, and you gotta keep clicking like regular attack. And I'm still really impressed by the game's graphics. I mean, they're really gorgeous. Man, my character's face is weird. Alright, let's go kill more pillagers. What's the story behind these pillagers? Why are they just attacking me? They're not very nice people. And I love how this the chick over here I just helped is just watching me. I mean, look, lady, alright? I'm not exactly armed to the teeth here either. All I got is I got this big stick on me. That's all I got. And she's just watching me. The least she can do is at least try helping. At least she's cheering me on. Look at her. So let's keep killing these pillagers. They drop their loot in nicely organized bags. Isn't that nice? I bet when I kill her, she won't drop her dual blades. And she's going to drop something completely random. Yeah, she dropped her pants and her gold tooth. How about her dual swords? I want to use those. Every game does that though. You'll see an NPC with an awesome sword or a monster with an awesome weapon. But when you kill them, you don't actually get the stuff you see on their character. So I got some more loot now. I got a sea dog belt. I gotta wear my belt on my panties. Yeah, that makes sense. I can wear some pants as well, but you know what? I'm gonna take these off. There's no point of wearing pants on my character. Alright, this is really easy anyway. And I want the eye candy while I play. Actually, I took off my pants here too, but you can't actually see the good stuff, I guess. Down over there at least. Let's go ahead and put this back on. While I beat up this pirate thing over here. He's not a pirate actually, I lied. Can I wear this? I can't wear this during combat. I gotta kill this guy first. No, I got it back on. Close this out. Alright, here we go. Bring up my map now. Let's see where we have to go. I have to find my way back to the city apparently, which I don't know exactly where it is. But we'll just keep wandering around aimlessly and see what happens. See what unfolds, you know? So what I'm seeing so far is it's got a lot of variety. You have like 12 playable classes and 3 races, which is win. Every game should have a lot of variety, because without variety, you get bored of your game pretty fast. And I'm still pissed off that she's not helping me, alright? That's the least she can do. At least she promised me a good reward when we go back to town. So that's still ambiguous. I don't know what exactly that means. So I got a double kill right there. And I like that the attacks are area effects, so you can kill these guys pretty fast. Can we talk to her? Alright, I was just here. Alright, I seek a slaver named Sadur. You look thoughtful. Is something wrong? The voice acting, again, is really good. And one thing that Age of Conan actually has that most games don't have is actually a story. I mean, an MMORPG with a story, that's something. I mean, just the dialogue schemes I'm looking at right now reminds me of Dragon Age Origins, which was actually a really fun single-player RPG. And you got a really good feel for the game's universe, and it's kind of nice over here. Let's see what I should say. Do you fear return to the city? You're still alive, aren't you? Forgive me, I never meant to seem ungrateful. Alright. Let's see what this is. Alright. Not much over there. Will you be recaptured? Entertain a group of red-hand thugs. Ooh, that's what she is. Something many of the women in the lovers trade must do. Is that what you call them? The lovers trade. Alright, so, like I said earlier, this game just got a lot better. Once I get to town, she's going to reward me. Let's go find out where I have to go, though. I'm liking the combat as well, though it's really simple right now. What level am I? Am I level 3 yet? Let's go bring up my skills menu over here. Skills and attributes. You can see I'm only level 2 right now. My various different stats over here. My combat stats. There's a lot of different effects over here and attributes. Let's go kill Poacher Marksman. He's got a bow. All of this feels really easy right now, and that's because the game just started. It will get a lot more difficult later on. Though I kind of wanted to get back to town and show you guys outside the tutorial area, but I won't be able to do that. But some of the awesome pros of the game, you got awesome story. I mean, it's an MMORPG with a story. That's something. And from everything I've read, the story is actually pretty good. You get immersed into the game world. And the PvP itself is also supposed to be pretty hardcore, much like Darkfall Online, except with without the looting. Although you can pretty much attack anybody outside of town. And you can see your PvP stats right over here. On the negative side, you have a 32 GB download if you want to patch everything. And the game actually requires a really high-end PC to play as well. And the learning curve is a little bit steep. You got skills over here. I have 40 skill points, which I can distribute to my 2 skills right now. Anyway, guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Age of Conan or just learn more about it, do check it out full review on the link below. Later, guys.